Just textbook. Sees the ball go shorter and gets back fast to pull that shot away for the six. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Go on. Great catch. Good reactions.
New batsman at the crease, the right-hander, can be very capable with that.
Hearted up, ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Oh, wow! Right back and pulled away for a maximum. Great shot.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot, transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum. Might look to go big again here.
Flex that one simple as you like inside the ring. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Just a little bit of room given and the power is immense. That's thrown over the boundary.
Going with pace now. Misses everything. Oh my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
A fantastic shot off the back foot, really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. It's asking to be hit, and it was smashed. It's gone high, high and long. Two maximums in a row.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for six.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
A big swing and a miss. Completely deceived by the lack of pace on that delivery.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. Whacked away.
Avoided the fielders, one bounce and four. Fantastic shot.
Went for the drive, complete miss.
Big opportunity missed. A terrible delivery that was begging to be hit.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. In the air and gone. Straight to short cover.
Sharma, the new man, taking guard in the middle. Want to get things going after getting their eye in.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way.
That's the end of the power play. Time for some fielding changes. And with that, 5 fielders can now be put outside the circle. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Nice shot. Cut away. Running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
Kohli was quick onto that one. Cut it away, through the field and to the boundary.
Doesn't beat the infield. Goes in the air and gets good purchase. And caught deep me off with a simple catch.
David out in the middle. Lovely player to watch once in. Looks quite relaxed too.
Precision in that shot.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas, and the rewards will come. Flicks off the pads nicely. That'll go away fine, and there should be at least a few runs added.
Into the second photo, the Royal Challengers are now 69 for 4.
Oh, nice shot. Right out of the middle.
That isn't the best delivery I've seen, but somehow they get away with it.
A nice shot. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly.
David hits that hard through cover. Deep cover point needs to make some ground here.
That's a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
74 for 4.
Shot, textbook pull shot, and that's racing away to the boundary. Brilliant.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Shot, should be runs here. That's a boundary save for sure.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Nicely played. Perfectly timed.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
That's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Hussein coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Couldn't get it through the field. They'll get at least one here. Smacks that away through the gap. Power and precision in that shot. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Cracks off the bat. Nice shot.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. Nice shot. Runs possible.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Oh my, that's racing away.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Goes over the top with that shot.
Good throw from the deep, bang on target.
Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
There was a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Onto that early. That could be 4. Well, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Sweetly hit down the ground. They'll be hard pressed to stop it.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty twig. Let's see how they go. Strays onto the leg and glanced it nicely. Might just get to the boundary rope.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. How will he reply?
No. Terrible shot.
That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late. Very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
Super shot, that. There'll be runs here. Sharma over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
Good return back from the deep.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Royal Challengers are now 117 for 4.
Reddy coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball.
Shot straight past the bowler. Could well be 4.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
That isn't the best delivery I've seen, but somehow they get away with it. Sharma watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
That was a really well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it early and it was dispatched with ease.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Great shot. At least one on offer.
End of the 13th over, the batting team are now 159 for 4.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Finds the edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot, as so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Can't get that outside the ring field. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
The half century's in sight. More shots like that and they'll be well on their way to 100.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. They'll get at least one here. Nicely played. Shot, should be runs here.
That was a slower delivery. Played too early and straight through to the keeper.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
That's a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Oh, superb timing. Collects that one simple as you like inside the ring. Oh my, that's racing away. Straight to the fielder.
In the 15th over, the 18 now.
Kumar coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would work nicely. Cracks off the bat. Nice shot. There'll be runs here. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. That's a solid shot. Perfectly timed.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. And just stands to admire that shot.
Cummins, pace bowler coming into the attack. Was quick onto that in the infield. Great shot. At least one on offer. Go for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
A good innings, that's 50. Simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again. A knock shot.
In the 17th over, the Royal Challengers are now 155 for 4.
Shot. Should be runs here. Punch through the onside. Great balance and into the gap it goes. Should be a few at least here.
That's a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Oh, nice catch. Great reactions.
getting their eye in. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Everyone's gone up. Oh, that's beautifully struck right out of the guts and all the way.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Whacked away.
With enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the ring.
Oh gosh, absolutely leathered that. Cut away and over for a maximum.
Can he come back with a dot ball?
Crunch. That's been middled again, and it'll be another maximum. Gee, this batter's going to need a heat pack on his shoulders. That's how hard they're swinging.
Jumped all over the slower ball and only gave them more time to see it and make sure of it.
And another big one. That's 3 maximums in a row. Good catch in the crowd too.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. How will the bowler respond?
It's 4 in a row. 24 of 4 balls. David wants a piece of this bowler.
And that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Cummins shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Too much room and got what it deserved. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
Mondia, the new man in the middle. Wants to get feet moving, get behind the line of the ball nice and early and really get stuck into his innings.
And again, see you later on your bite. 2 wickets on the trot.
Kumar coming in, but will be starting from the non-strikers end.
Final over in this innings. Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Capped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way. Might look to go big again here.
Misses everything.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Oh, that is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting 6s. 6 last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Just textbook. Sees the ball go shorter and gets back fast to pull that shot away for the 6.
Kumar is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be go back to your stock delivery and then build from there. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and it stayed hit. Fantastic.
Feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
And that's the end of the innings. The Royal Challengers have set a target of 224 runs. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
The left-hander out in the middle will look to assert themselves early on. Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
No shot offered. Through to the keeper.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Left alone, taken by the keeper.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Right out of the middle. Thick edge, no! That's racing away.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4. How will he reply?
Nice shot, runs possible. Kumar with a beautiful piece of fielding. That's the over. The Sunrisers are 8 for none.
First of the power play overs down, and some good shot making to start things off.
A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Oh, that's a great take. Needed a big stretch to save any runs. Left the wide one. Wicket keeper with the gather. Third leave in a row. Keeper takes it.
And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Oh, great shot, but not going to beat fielder. Yeah, they've held that. Brilliant work in the deep.
The left-hander out in the middle, looks keen to get going.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Finds the fielder with that shot. Kishan taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Edged, unplayable. What a catch, what an absolute beauty of a catch. Pendia, take a bow. Absolutely divine diving catch.
Right-hander out in the middle and just about ready to go. He's got their tail up.
The bowler pulls out of the delivery. Something must have felt right. Clarkson ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Great shot. At least one on offer. Duffy will just want to forget that over ever happened. Awful bowling. Surely time for a change.
Excellent first over, and they followed up with a solid second over of the power play. Clarkson left it alone. Didn't want to chase the wide one. Shoulders, arms again.
Perfectly timed. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise.
Sharma with a leave. Didn't like the whip.
Edged it. Faint edge and gone. Terrific bowling there. Kumar with a fine bit of bowling.
Grady out in the middle. Lovely player to watch once in. He looks quite relaxed too.
Outside edge, doesn't carry. Well bowled there. And out. 2 wickets, 2 balls. There'd be a bit of tension in the batter's pavilion right now.
Aurora, the new man in the middle, has a lovely technique and will look to get into his work quickly.
The hat-trick ball. This is the worst time to be coming out to the middle. Nicely played. Runs one. Doesn't beat the infield.
Left that one a bit too much width to tempt the shot.
Six runs added in that over. The Sunrisers 24 for 4.
Another strong over by the batters. Some great shot making and running between the wickets. Left the wide delivery alone.
Massive outside edge. What a catch. It could be a quick single. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Can't get that outside the ring field. No, terrible shot.
Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Can't hit it any more sweetly than that. Nice shot, runs possible.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. The end of the over and much better than the previous one, keeping the batters honest.
But it's been crisp, elegant, easy shot making so far. Plenty of runs and plenty more if they keep it up. A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot though.
Klassen advances and throws the bat with absolute disdain. Cut away for 4.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Kumar pulls out. Dead ball.
First ball for the batter. Coming in.
Great shot. Rode the ball up with him and cuts through point.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Shot. Should be runs here.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Right out of the middle. Dug that out well. Was quick onto that in the infield. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. How will the bowler respond? Well left and through to the keeper. Clarkson with a leave. Didn't like the width.
Nicely played.
They've been reading the pitch well and playing each ball on its merits. Very good power play.
Sharma has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Perfectly timed.
Well, you can't fault that shot. It's nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. Might look to go big again here.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly. Oh, good shot for no runs. Quick to get onto the back foot, but cracked it straight to the fielder. Good throw from the deep. Bang on target. I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Klassen drills that one away. That'll be 4 more to the tally.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. Can he come back with a dot ball?
And that's gone. Amazing catch.
Cummins, the new batter in, but won't be facing just yet.
Misses. How did that not hit?
A little late on that. No runs scored.
That'll be a dead ball. Shot, should be runs here. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot though.
Brilliant diving stop. Shepherd recovers well in that over. Gets back on track with an economical over.
Batters are working the strike around, picking gaps for boundaries, but they might need to start taking some chances in the back half of the innings to keep in touch.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Beats the bat. Jeez, how's that missed the stumps? Peach of a delivery. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Finds the fielder with that shot.
End of the ninth over. The Sunrisers now on 66 for 6. Check the ball with the right umpires coming into the attack.
Right out of of the middle.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
They're going to go in for the kill with this delivery. It's up to the new batter to make sure the fielding side doesn't pick up any more momentum. Misses everything.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Spanked it. Fielder didn't even see that. Great hook shot for four.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary. How will he reply?
Went for the drive, complete miss. Cummins ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Couldn't get it through the field. Cummins taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Great shot.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's thrown into the crowd. Brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. Sixth last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Nicely played. End of the over. The Sunrisers are 80 for 6.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Shepherd back into the attack. Cracking shot. Lent on the ball and hit strongly through the line. 4 more.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Too much room and got what it deserved.
Good return there back from the deep. That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple possibly.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Shot. Should be runs here.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Wide of extra cover and away goes the ball to the boundary. End of another disappointing over. Partizan has to be asking what's going wrong. It's not what you expect from the key bowler.
Batters are working the strike around, picking gaps for boundaries, but they might need to start taking some chances in the back half of the innings to keep in touch.
Oh, wow. Hit the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Cummins is seemingly content with keeping the strike, decides against taking the single.
Doesn't beat the infield. They'll get at least one here.
Oh, that's a great take. He needed a big stretch to save any runs.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder.
Oh, nice catch. Great reactions.
Kumar, the new batsman at the crease. Right-hander in the lower order today. We'll see how he approaches the innings. He's got their tail up.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Shepherd will be disappointed with that previous delivery. Not up to their normal standards. There could be a couple if they hustle.
Lost all rhythm in their run-up, giving away extra runs and opportunities to score.
We've all been there when nothing seems to be going right, and all you can really do is get your head down and remember your basic skills. Straight to the fielder. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Was quick onto that in the infield. Onto that early, that could be four. The Royal Challengers need to put that one behind them and find a way to slow down the run.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Pandya, the spinner, coming into the attack. Collects that one simple as you like inside the ring. Missed it. Stumping opportunity.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Precision past the umpire, not likely to get cut off. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and it stayed hit. Fantastic. How will the bowler respond? The batters have controlled the middle portion of this innings, but they'll need to launch now with wickets in the dugout.
Wow, that's missed a lot. No. No, terrible shot.
A big swing and a miss. Completely deceived by the lack of pace on that delivery.
The bowler stopped short there. Maybe didn't like the feel of their approach. Too much room and got what it deserved.
A strong area for them, lifted it up and over towards the rope.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes though, you've just got to accept it and move on. Nicely played. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though.